If you've ever driven by a home or a business and had container envy, then this episode is for you.
Welcome to Coffee with Steve and Margaux. I'm Steve Drake.
And I'm Margaux Drake. Good morning, everyone. And this morning you get to meet Quinn Burke. She is the proud owner of Flora and Fern Container Gardening. Good morning, Quinn.
Morning.
Hi, Quinn.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you for doing this.
So excited to learn more about your containers because you do all sorts of different kinds of container gardening. So first of all, tell us a little bit more about who you are, what exactly you do, and your favorite thing about West Michigan.
My name is Quinn. I've been gardening for, I was thinking about it last night, over 10 years. I started working in greenhouses and just gained like an instant passion for plants and gardening. It's just such a grounding, therapeutic thing for me to do. And then it sort of grew into a side hustle of helping family and friends with their porch pots. And from there, I didn't have the time to do more like I wanted to. I was working full time. And my partner came to me and was like, why don't you quit your job and try to grow your business? And so that's what I did 2 years ago. I quit working for someone full time and started working for myself. I do seasonal custom container gardens for homes and businesses in West Michigan. And that's really from like Ada, Rockford, East Grand Rapids, all the way to Spring Lake and Grand Haven. I
Beautiful.
really try to beautify the whole, as far as I can, people's spaces just to make them more welcoming and inviting and a peaceful place. So I take into consideration like their home, their style, the light requirements, their budget. Um,
You use a lot of really interesting plants. You don't use just the norm that you see everywhere.
yeah.
You're doing some really beautiful combinations of interesting plants and textures and color and
Yeah, I spend a lot of time just walking around the greenhouse, getting inspiration. I follow a lot of container gardeners from all over the state, all over the country, getting inspiration and just really find myself growing more each season and each year that I do this. And so just I'm just in love with designing, and I feel like it's an art. I'm almost like I'm an artist, I feel like, and the paint or the
it's,
plants and
it's your
the content.
canvas.
So yeah, it's like
It's your creative expression and you're so good at it. So, okay, let's hear what your favorite thing about West Michigan is.
I love so many things about this place. I love all the cute little small businesses we have, the wonderful coffee shops, the fact that we're so close, that we've got a river running through our city. We really have an awesome like selection of nature trails. You're never too far. I live right near Blandford, and I'm very grateful for that. And also my most favorite is being so close to Lake Michigan. That's just
Mm.
an incredible gift that we have to, as Michiganders, especially living in West Michigan. So
Mhm.
I just love the people are fantastic. The
Oh,
support,
Very
the
good.
support of small businesses is amazing. So I'm just grateful to be here.
yes. And you are working for you've done work for a lot of those small businesses. So you don't just do container gardenings for homes, like Madcap Coffee has beautiful containers by you. Do you want to name a couple of other businesses that you've done?
Sure. I do 616 Realty on Plainfield. I had the wonderful opportunity to do the pantry in Ada, their cute little old historic building that they're in. And then Love's new ice cream location in downtown Ada as well. And I'm always looking to grow that side of my business and just elevate the curb appeal of these really awesome businesses. So,
And you're doing such a great job of that. So you do containers for every season,
I do.
and you also do a little different type of container. Do you want to talk a little bit about that? And hopefully we can put up some visuals when this airs.
Yeah, so I also make no maintenance, and when I say no maintenance, I truly mean no maintenance, terrariums that are made with preserved moss and lichen. They also have like a variety of different crystals, fossils, stones I found and like superior little treasures I found in the forest. And they're really just, it's just like a little beautiful curation of nature in a jar that you can place anywhere. And just, I find that they're very peaceful to look at. So I sell those at art markets, and I
Hmm.
usually post on my social media what markets I'll be at. And then I also have them at the local boutique Nestology. She's a friend of mine, and she carries my terrariums as well.
Nostalgia.
Awesome.
What city is that in?
So Nestology is in Grand Rapids. She's just transitioning her location from she was on Cherry Street. Now she'll
Okay.
be in a spot on Wealthy.
I thought she was on Cherry. Okay.
Yeah.
But now
Yep.
I'm wealthy. Got it. Perfect. Okay. And they are so beautiful and they are peaceful to look at. And it's great for people that maybe just want to bring some of the outdoors inside. And I really have never seen indoor container garden like that. I've never seen that combination of things. The
Yep.
crystals incorporated in, and that's so you,
Yeah.
because we connected through Embody, which is a yoga nonprofit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it just is all about energy. And noticed on your Instagram, there's a picture of you hugging a tree. I love that. You must be so in your element walking through those greenhouses.
Yep. Very grateful to do this work.
And it's very therapeutic too, I'm sure. And you get to live that every day. Do you have any events coming up or anything exciting going on this summer?
So this Friday, actually, the Blackport building, is the East Town, like Cherry Lake Drive. They're doing their first annual Blackport Bazaar. It's this Friday from 5 to 8.
So that's June 5th,
Yes, June
5 to
5th.
8.
So I'll be there with a few other
So
vendors.
it's tonight. It's tonight from 5 to when?
5 to 8.
5 to 8
And
p.m.
I'll have a lot of terrariums and a lot of new things as well. I just have got a bunch of Petoskey stones and really cute little sparkly agates. And so, yeah, I hope people will come down and support other local artists.
Perfect.
And then I've got,
And let's tell people where they can find you. Well, in person or online, digitally, on social
yeah.
media.
So I've got an Instagram I'm pretty active on. It's at Flora and Fern Container Gardens. I've got a little link tree link on there with my contact information, but you can email me at floraandferngr@gmail.com, or send me a direct message on Facebook or Instagram, to connect if you have any interest in custom container gardens for your homes or business.
So perfect. And those containers outside a home or a business really are so welcoming. And I always felt like right now we're in a high rise, but outside our home, it really makes a house a home, those container gardens.
Absolutely.
It's the welcome at the front door, usually. So, do you have anything else you want to add before we put a bow on this episode?
I do. Budget wise, is it you can basically do anything for anyone as far as budget, or how much do you think it would be for a medium size porch pot?
It's hard to say. There's usually a minimum I have in mind just because of
Hmm.
the labor that it's going to take for me to, I tend to shop per job. I don't have the capacity right now to order in mass quantity of plants. So I take into account the labor, the time it will take me to shop. But usually I would say minimum for like a small planter, you're looking at probably close to 200 to start. And then it just
Hmm.
depends on like how show stopping do you want it to be
Yep.
instantly full? Are you willing to let it fill in and grow? Do you want more exotic tropicals? It's really, there's a whole range. So I'm always happy to work with my clients and like what their vision is and see if that can work with the budget that they have in mind.
Awesome. So a couple $100 and they get it
That
through the whole season and can watch it grow and
that is a good question.
thanks.
Yeah, and you know
Great.
what? Winter actually is one of my busiest seasons. I think people they're not I'm not planting physical plants and I think people don't want to deal with, working outside in the cold, but I'm using a variety of like evergreens and birch and
Sure.
cherries and pine cones and those actually last from like the beginning of November until like February and March. So that's like
Yeah.
the biggest bang for your buck. And those are totally no maintenance because they're frozen in the
Yeah.
so,
And you're right, it's so hard to do those containers in the fall because the days are so much shorter and it's so much colder. And yeah, so
what I'm here for.
yeah, we'll maybe have you back and talk about that at that time of the year. So if you joined us this far in the episode, I want to thank you for watching. If you are on YouTube, make sure you hit that little bell and the subscribe button so you never miss an episode.
If you're watching from LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram, follow us so you can keep up with all the things from West Michigan we're talking about.
Yes, and Quinn, thank you for being one of those cool people that make West Michigan an extraordinary place to call home.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. Enjoy your summer.
You guys too. I'm sure I'll see you around.
Yes, you will. All right, take care. Bye, everyone.